Thanks, Eric. It's time to toast Virginia vino, this time for giving tourism a boost. The Commonwealth has scored a spot in a notable top 10 list, which puts us on the map for wine and vineyards internationally. NBC29's Danica Lewis has the latest wine stats from the state and reaction on this recognition. Danica?
Well, good evening to you, Libby. Yeah, Virginia was one of 3 places on the entire continent to be named as a top place to travel for wine, and some say the caliber of our region has always been up there with the best. Now we're actually getting noticed for it.
Well, pop another bottle of your favorite Virginia wine, because the Commonwealth has made Wine Enthusiast magazine's top 10 list for wine travel destinations worldwide. That puts the state up there with French, Italian, and Californian hotspots.
The way in which Virginia wines have been received is changing rapidly and changing for the better.
Which means better profits for places like King Family Vineyards.
We can look forward to continual growth. I mean, last year the Virginia wine industry's numbers were up, which is a trend that we certainly hope is continuing.
And growth is what it's all about. Now we have more than 200 wineries up and running across the Commonwealth. 2011 marked a record high for Virginia winemaking at more than 460,000 cases. And you can take that Pinot to the bank. The state says wine sales are up 11% in this past fiscal year.
Just the whole overall experience.
And the folks over at Globe Travel hope that experience.
I really didn't know that it would be evolved so quickly.
Doesn't just include sipping on a glass of Virginia's finest, but perhaps visiting some of the other landmarks around town as well.
I think that we are finding a lot of requests for people, for groups, and for individuals to explore this. When they come to the area to visit the history, it's always fun to include a little bit of wine tasting.
Now, Globe Travel's president tells me checking out the wineries has been a good way to get tourists seeing Virginia in a whole new way. And King Family's tasting room manager says he's seen more and more visitors who also bring in money for restaurants, hotels, and other tourist sites around the area. The total revenue for Virginia tourism in 2010, $19 billion. We're live in studio tonight. Danica Lewis, NBC29 HD News.